It's tiny.
I was like, here you go.
Is it one of those moments? Oh wait, not that one. You just click over to the next one.
Art imitating life. All right, Tiny's picks.
Oh boy.
Tiny starting off strong with Sergeant Bananas.
Oh, so I go, oh, dude, I love how, like, he's, like, holding the lantern.
Yeah.
And, like, the lantern's protruding light and, like, I don't know. And the light in the back is making the depth of the photo, how it, like, kind of catches the moonlight.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a great shot. And how it's got, like, smoke in the low bottom, how he got the smoke just to go in the low bottom.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Graveyard vibes.
Yeah, dude. This is. I like it.
What do you think, Dead Man?
I think that the light on the tree coming right off his back is too focused on the tree. If that's meant to emulate moonlight, it should be there should be more of that light on the figure. I do like that he probably added some light onto the tree right by the lantern there, and I think he did that really well. Again, I think they enhanced the eyes, and I think that's like a huge thing that I see with a lot of photos in this figure, that they enhance the eye lighting, and then a lot of people are adding pupils to it. And I know there's pupils in there, and the light's a little bright, and you can't see them, but just lower the light down, just like that last photo we looked at. Like when you enhance the eye, to me, it just takes me out of the photo because it draws my eye right to it. It's too much to me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but my only real critique on this is just the lighting that's focused on that tree.
No doubt.
It should be more on the figure, because I mean, a moonlight, it's just when the moon is lighting something, it's like it's a big cast of it, like it's yeah. But I mean, that in the eye, the only thing wrong with this photo. I really like everything else about this photo.
Yeah, Sky.
Trees are great. Everything.
I agree with Dead Man about the spotlight. It definitely looks like a helicopter's looking for him. It took me a long ass time to realize he was holding a shovel. And I only see that because, like Dead Man, my eye is immediately drawn to his face or that lantern. That lantern is really, really distracting. It's so bright, and everything else is so dark. I mean, that's just me.
Well, it's how you perceive it, And
I'm a little surprised that Sergeant Banana's not making a deeper forest.
He doesn't have throbbing wood.
I'm just like, he's got 3 in the foreground there, and he only has 1 in the background, and that background looks so close. Like, this looks like a box shot, and I don't know. It's Sergeant Bananas, like,
yeah.
This looks if we're talking about like Sergeant Bananas, like, this looks phoned in.
Who knows? So, Foxy.
I agree with Sky. I think he could have done better. I mean, it's a great shot. Don't get me wrong, but oh my god, I would love to see the moon in there. Him like flipped around, so he's walking towards the camera with the little lantern. You get that nice backlight from the moon, right in between all the trees, little branches.
Wait, with the rays.
And like
rays
needs some fog. Like get that. Where's that atmosphere aerosol at? Come on.
Nice.
It's all behind him. He didn't put any. Yeah. He didn't put any in the front of it. It's all behind him and on the ground.
Yeah, you see that like one tree that's like right behind to the right? Like there's no point in that tree being there. You already have that one in the foreground. Why would you put that other one directly behind it? You can spread that out, get that moon in between there, have him walking towards, switch the head, get that light up eye one with the top hat. Oh man.
Well, top hat, just
Nice.
let you know, top hats
Nice.
are removable. I think there are 3.
As a bowler,
even more reason to use it. But yeah, that backlight, just getting that like nice little rim with the lantern lighting up his face a little bit with the glowing eyes. That's just me.
What about you, Redeemer? What do you got?
I don't know who this Sergeant Banana guy is, but apparently he's got a lot of reputation to keep up with because he just got decimated. No, let me stop. Seriously though,
Well, you guys were going a little hard, but I mean, when you have a big reputation,
Dude,
but I have said it to my friends before. I've said it to my friends before. Like, you know, if there's a certain style of photography that I've done, and y'all have grown to like it, and then you see me slipping, hey, you know, check me because you know I don't want to slip up on on how I perform, you know, and how I conduct my content. So if you guys think this guy could have done better because he has like some phenomenal shots, you think it was a little bit lazy, and then you know I feel you, you know.
It's almost like he rushed it. He just wanted to get a Sodcutter photo out, you know.
I would expect the same from you guys, you know, if I slipped up on my shots, you know, and all that. So
I ditto. Ditto.
Yeah, but it is a good shot. I mean, he got the clarity. One thing I will say is that because of the fear of breaking Sodcutter's arms, there's a lot of lantern holding photos, and it, you know, that so like we're probably gonna see a lot of those, you know, and it kind of bothered me as I was looking for them. I was like, God, everyone's got this motherfucker holding a lantern, and he's just like, you know.
I don't know how he got his arm bent that much. I tried to bend this one that much.
I mean, I would show
with his jacket off, and it fucking broke.
when Zilla just wants to
he's
let us
dangling
know
around like
you're
a flaccid
all
dude
wrong.
with a fucking flaccid arm.
Zilla. Let's
Maybe this was the last time Sergeant Bananas used this figure because of that stretch.
Yeah, man.
But you know, he's got some shots that will live in your head forever. There's one he did of it was like Jack the Ripper or something, and it's got these round bricked edges. Dude, it's fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a street. It's deep. It's moody. It's perfectly lit. It's just like
makes you feel all warm and fuzzy.
Dude, he's really good at toy photography.
He's one of the OGs for someone that was Adam Savage tested for toy photography.
Yes,
we've got another one by Tiny. And Dead Man's favorite part. Go ahead, Tiny. Tell us what drew you to this shot by Ma's Toy Box.
Probably just a face. The face just kind of sucks you into the shot, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Those beautiful eyes. Dead Man. What do you think?
I actually almost sent this photo in, and I didn't because I like Maz, and I love this pose. He's a really great photographer, but I think he botched it with those eyes. I'm not kidding. Like the eye in the dark is like in the wrong place. Like because he totally added that in later, and it's like in the wrong place. It's not looking at you like the other eye is. It's looking like the opposite of cross-eyed. So it's the wrong shape for what his face looks like. You know, because it should be lower and it should be more facing towards the light. But I love the pose and the lighting is on point with this.
Yeah.
But
when you look at it a little bit more, the light it's off. The light is on top of his head. The light's on top of the bones for the eye. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I see that.
It's good. It definitely like Tiny was saying, it definitely draws you in. But when we stare at photos, we can often find things wrong with it. But
yeah, I mean, and now that I'm looking at, well, I have another thing down here. I have a tablet down here, and I can see it better. It's like the light that's hitting the top of his hat is not hitting his hand correctly either, for how it's hitting the top of the hat.
That was for Went. Yep. Yeah.
And just so you guys know, Maz Toy Box has a show every Tuesday where if you tag him on Instagram, he'll pull it up on YouTube and tell you how shitty your photo is, or also how good your photo is.
That works.
And honestly, like I said, I love this pose, but man, the eyes take me out. The lighting on the top of his hat, that's whatever. That doesn't bother me so much. It's just that what is it? His left eye? It's just wrong. That left eye just looks out of place.
All righty. Fox. Let's go Redeemer. He's always last. Redeemer. Before everyone says everything, let's get a word in from you.
I like the composition of the shot. The lighting on him is pretty cool. If he worked with it a little bit more, it would have been a super. I don't think he really needed to add those dots to his eyes.
No, I don't think so either.
I think that definitely, like, if he would have just done without and maybe used the light in the eyes itself, it would have been a whole lot. It would have complemented this shot a lot more because the eyes are yellow, so it would have contrasted that orange. And you got orange on the eyes, but then you kind of like got an orangish kind of hue of light hitting his face. So that's the only thing. But aside from that, the depth of the shot is the pose is pretty good.
Well, the pose is great. I love the pose.
Yeah, I like it too. It's
definitely.
I don't know. It definitely has that creepy. I don't know if he's like, "What up, bro?" or he's like, "You're next."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
definitely. But yeah, the little circles on the eyeballs are the like Dead Man said, are the ones that put it out for me.
What are your thoughts, Sky?
I love the pose, and I was thinking so many things that he could be saying, like, this is a funny shot. I love this shot a lot. For a horror shot, it's funny to me.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. TCP, what up? I had to think about that for a second. All right, Foxy.
Buddy. I mean, I think the thing with the eyes is normally when I like add a little bit of like After Effects to something to make it glow, I usually use 3 bubbles. One to get that like that light that's going to be coming off of it, just a little bit of exposure boost. Second is going to be the one that covers the full eye, just a little like color correction to wherever like I want it to be, all that stuff. And then the third one is just a tiny little dot in the middle, boosted all the way up in exposure, so you get that nice bright little light at the middle, kind of like the dead eyes from or dead lights from It and everything.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, take that exposure down just a little bit more, have those eyes pop. Golden.
Definitely. So I'll end it by saying, before we move to the next slide, congratulations on using both arms and elbows. Came out really nice.
Without breaking the figure.
I hope he's still intact. Exactly, Dead Man.
I don't know how the hell he got.
You know where I was going.
I don't know how the hell he got that arm up that far.
With the shirts on.
With the shirt and the jacket. Well, maybe you took. Well, you can't see his you can't see his cuff there. He might have did what the Redeemer did and cut the sleeves off.
Yeah.
His anatomy is fucking different.
Redeemer, save that for later. I'll do you full screen. And Tiny, Another one with those eyes. Tiny, what drew you to this shot? It's actually pretty cool.
I don't know. Just like I could see this in my dreams. I could see this shot in my dreams. To be
I
honest,
could see you in my dreams. I mean, yeah, I could see this being.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see this shot in my dreams for sure. I don't know. I just like, I don't know, the smoke and everything.
Yeah. I'll say it gives me Night of the Living, not Night of the Living Dead, Army of Darkness vibes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Army of Darkness vibes. What do you got, Dead Man?
I like the use of smoke. There's a lot of it in this photo, and it looks like he's actually using a vape and not aerosol, which gives a more realistic smoke look. You know that I know that's why Skydro does it, because it looks more realistic than the aerosol does. Aerosol just gives you more of a haze. It looks like he actually used the lights that are in his head for the eyes, but it does look like he might have added pupils, and it's a bit bright. But I think
it is very bright. Yeah,
it's a bit bright, but it's the right. It's the lighting that Mezco wanted you to use for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
You know, and so
you get your lights, but you can't get your elbows. No elbows, only lights.
Fuck you in the elbows, man.
Look, you want to have your cake and eat it too? That's too much.
I think overall it's a great shot. Overall, I like this one a lot. That light coming through the bottom between his legs there, and the way the smoke is reflecting from it, reflecting it. I like it a lot.
Farting out sunshine. Don't we wish we all could do that? So, Sky, what's up? What do you feel? What do you feel, Scott?
I feel very green. I feel very green.
It's not easy being green.
It's not easy being green.
No.
This photo is actually taken.
I love how he snuck in the OK symbol on his hand.
Oh, he's doing this. You guys are
get out of my brain. Get out of my brain.
Love that. Smoke looks great. That right side looks like a smoke bomb.
Yeah, the right side does have a thick amount of smoke. Actually, if you tilt your head, there's a dial behind him.
Well, there's something there.
Yeah. Redeemer.
I like the silhouette that the photo has. I don't know if the photo is supposed to be like kind of like comedic a little bit with the OK hand, or if the guy just didn't want to change the hand at all. But ultimately, the depth of the photo and like how it feels, it does feel eerie.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. It's a nice shot. I like the silhouette. Most of all on the angle.
Yeah. It's different. Definitely one of the more different shots we've seen so far that just utilizes hopefully normal eyes, right? Wenzilla?
Yeah.
Foxy?
I'm not talking about that.
Definitely some Army of Darkness vibes in there for sure.
Tell me more about my eyes.
I like the mix of like the silhouette that makes you focus on like those details and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. All right.
I'm gonna drink this White Claw.
What do we got? Tiny.
Let's fucking go. This reminded me of one of my shots here.
Okay.
So I picked this shot. But I like how he's got Atticus Doom in here too, and how Atticus Doom is like totally different colors than the other guy there.
It almost looks like if you put 3D glasses on, this photo would pop more.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
That's it. 3D photos for everyone.
Yeah.
Dead Man, what do you got?
I took a photo not too long ago, very similar lighting where it was oversaturated and it was green, not red. Um, I like the oversaturation sometimes. In this case, I think it's a bit much.
Yeah.
I would like to see a little bit more of that red spilling onto Theodore there and whatever this is in the bottom corner.
You got your lantern and you got your
the other corner, yeah, the other corner.
tombstone.
Yeah, I would like to see more of the red light hitting that.
Yeah.
I know there's some red on Theodore there, but with it being so oversaturated on Atticus, I'd like to see of just a little bit more hitting Theodore as well, or just maybe not have it so saturated.
Yeah, gotta be honest, wasn't sure about it, but it's better. That's what he wrote on his thing here. Skydro, what do you got?
Well, I'm glad that other people go ahead of me because I didn't know what was going on here.
Okay.
And they're in a graveyard. That's a grave, and they're walking up to a grave, and like the light's coming up from the grave. I think.
No, the floor looks like cobblestone.
But it also cuts off, so it's like.
Yeah, that light looks like it's coming down from the top.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be red on him too. Like Atticus, like they're so separate from each other in this photo, and they're in the same photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
They're super disconnected.
Yeah.
Clarity-wise, it's a great photo. It's just like, I'm having a hard time putting this together mentally.
Same. Let's go to Redeemer, who looked like he was in really deep thought, took a big old cup. Just to I'm sorry, I don't want you to spit it out. Swallow.
It's a good shot. Just like you guys are saying, I do wish that there was more. I feel like I wish there was more to the background. It kind of feels like I'm watching them walk off stage.